LeChuck kidnapped my wife. Did he? I didn't even know Threepwood was married until this game. I've only played... I played the first Monkey Island game several times. Loved it. I've played almost all of the second one. And then there's been various follow-ups, which I don't think were as well received to those two, which I have no experience of whatsoever. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate.
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
Did Guybrush marry the governor? Was it the governor? Because LeChuck kidnapped the governor. Or governess. No, governor.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
That was Elaine, wasn't it?
I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point.
I remember that.
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I remember.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I remember it well. Right, let me just go. Controls. I'm not making this up. Alt S save game. We should probably save, actually. We have a C map. O for settings. You can go straight to the to-do list with T, inventory. Skip dialogue line. It's got it down as the full stop. Or period. For any Americans watching this. Doesn't seem to work. And that is... Oh, that's tab. I had it down as left shift. That's tab, isn't it, to highlight all objects? Right, okay. That was my mistake. So. Okay, so hold down tab. It does indeed work. Head down interior. Head down to the docks. We can't play with the...
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
We've got state-of-the-art pen, coin purse.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Okay, let's see where this goes. I've got my fingers over WASD just out of habit. Doesn't do anything, unfortunately.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
Governor Carla? Okay, there's going to be a lot of pressing of tab during this playthrough so I can see what I'm missing. So I can actually tell what items are standing out. This must be...
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to. I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that. I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
The Scum Bar. What have we got? Talk to pirate?
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
We not take anyone's beer.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
In the back of the Scum Bar is... Oh, am I supposed to do this? A giant whale, a fishing trophy, the cellar, the kitchen? Nice. Okay. Are we supposed to collect cards for this or something? Because this looks like it could be fun. There is a page 2. Alright, nice. Shame escape doesn't do anything in this, does it?
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about... In the back.
Right, okay, that does kind of skip.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
There's a fire.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames. Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Old wastrel man?
There was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Is it a raid?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
Ha! Personal passion of mine. I really want to find it.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie Ghost Pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Or immortal enemies.
Fine. I don't need you or your money.
I want to go
I
stand
can
in
do
front of
this
the
on my
fire.
own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes.
Pirates do. But let me back in there.
I like the old pirate leaders better.
Let me play with. We can still talk to these people, but I'm guessing it's not worth it. How long can I stand in front of the fire before bursting into flames?
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
That sounds like a challenge. So, how long do you think it's going to be, folks? Because I do predict he's going to burst into flames. If he doesn't burst into flames after delivering that line of dialogue, I am going to be hugely disappointed. So, whilst we're waiting for Guybrush Threepwood to spontaneously combust, what do you guys think about the art style in this? Now, it's maybe similar to the previous game, which I didn't see, the one leading up to this. I think there's been many years in between. But going back to the early ones, and then the remake of The Secret of Monkey Island, this looks quite a bit different. And I don't know that it's better. There's nothing wrong with different.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Excuse me.
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
I don't know how she is, actually.
Yeah, I screwed up our anniversary.
Forgot the date?
Remembered the date, forgot an important allergy. She's fully recovered.
Well, tell her I say hello.
There's some maggots there. I think we can pick them up.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
I miss the old crowd. I wonder if the old pirate leaders are in the game, and I wonder if we can get them to finance this expedition.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. That's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is LeChuck's.
Even better. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Bold. I like your thinking.
We will steal LeChuck's boat.
Keep up the
That'll
good
be a
work.
one.
Thanks. Will do.
All right, we must be able to pick those up.
Active little guys, aren't they?
We can interact with them. It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Looks like a mugshot. Well, it's definitely a mop. Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mops.
It's a dangerous
Honestly, I
mop, eh?
think I prefer to keep it that way.
What is that? Oh, trivia card? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. This is the trivia book. Dave Grossman started working at Lucasfilm. Okay. That is beyond my pay grade. I have no idea. Google that if you're watching on YouTube. Stick it in the comments. I'll pick it up and we'll try that question at a later date. What's this up here?
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Don't want to talk to the cook.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Well, I don't think I've got anything to cook, so... Is that the same bird? Oh, it's a wooden
The
seagull.
plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Ooh. We've got some string. What do I need string for? Can I see anything in here to use with the string? Not yet. Okay. That's a pair of legs sticking out the window. Nice. Alright, let's venture into town and see what's going on. Maybe go talk to these guys now. Le ship.
How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
I wonder if I get a job on the ship and go with
Looking
him.
for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
I need to learn how to use that mop then.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Ooh, they're gonna ask questions, aren't they?
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
I remember the scene from the first game where you had to hold your breath for a long time. You got chucked off the pier.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
John Smith.
Smith. John Smith.
Uh-huh. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
We need a disguise.
That's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Okay, we will come back to that. We get disguise.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Wally? Do we remember him? I don't remember him from the previous game. Then I'm not great with names.
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
Hey, Pan.
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
See, it's King's Quest storytelling now. I haven't played any of the King's Quest games. Is this what they look like? I don't know what to make of this so far. Real voodoo going out of business.
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of lines to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humour.
Don't think she has a sense of humour.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
Aww.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Let's see how long we can get this going.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that's obviously to pick up. Can we do... No, I can't pick that up.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th Governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina.
I remember Carla.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. It doesn't look finished.
Oh, can we... No, okay.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
She's not here.
They're having a half-off sale. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novel. What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that? Elaine would never have stood for this when she was... This place has kind of gone downhill.
I'll say, trivia card? Alright, let's try this. How many skeletons are there in the water? How many skeletons are in the water on the Terror Island bench? Okay, oops. I guess we come back to these in the future, eh? Oh!
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee.
Wally?
I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
Was the map maker. I do remember him now.
Hey, Wally!
Well, look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
That voice doesn't match the character.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island?
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Hey, Anu, how's it going? The Wally references, good times. I know, I remember pinching his monocle. I can't remember what we used it for back in the old one, but we can't... Oh, I'm in a conversation, so maybe we can pinch it again.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. Haha, a little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Franchise?
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
It looks like there's things in here we can steal. I hope we can. Fire starting in the business we call this foreshadowing. Is that what the monocle was for? That was... When did I last play through Monkey Island? It was a long time ago.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
Ah, okay.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh.
That'll be the symbols painted around town then? You've got to have that.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Can we not?
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Not that old chestnut.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Don't mind if I do then.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because, ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Tell you what, without the tab key, you wouldn't know you could click on half the stuff in here. It doesn't stand out, does it? It looks like part of the scenery. We're just going to work our way through it.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
I have some money.
This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Ooh, looks chilly up there. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. What's this a map of?
the secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island.
Okay.
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? I had a map like this once, but I sailed left.
A low-cost pre-owned map.
The first rule of piracy is never buy a used treasure map.
Slightly suspicious ladder.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
Okay, so... Oh, we'll look at the maze map.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
I feel like I'm... Like none of this is relevant.
Somewhat understated, and somewhat over... never seen one of those before. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
What's this? Let's just talk to Wally? Okay. I feel like we're done. Rope books.
It makes things look bigger.
Okay. I can think of multiple uses for that. Let's go and take a look in the voodoo shop.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
50% off, 90% off.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
That doesn't bode well.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
Guessing that when you're really stuck, really stuck, that will help. I wonder if it would have helped us feed the damn ducks earlier.
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does... don't suppose you sell mops. There was a hardware store in the game, wasn't it, in the first game? Do you remember we had to go and get a shovel from there for treasure searching? Treasure digging up, I think.
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh. Okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.